Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here, and please push the like button because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find the channel. Today I want to show you block number 29. We have this block and one more block left, and that will make 30 blocks in all. You can use one of these blocks, all of these blocks. You can pick and choose blocks and make your own designed Afghan. This is at your own pace Afghan. I can't wait to show you this really pretty stitch. It's easy. It looks hard, but it really isn't. And this is block number 29, the Y block. And the reason why it's called that is because this stitch forms a Y, and I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make. As with all the blocks I made, I used an eye hook and I used a 4-weight acrylic yarn. I also want to mention that if you want to make just this stitch in an Afghan, in a baby blanket, in a scarf, whatever you want to make, you can use this, and you can do multiples of 3 plus 3 plus 3, and then add a 1 at the end, and you can make this really pretty and beautiful stitch. It's really pretty. It's got a little bit of texture to it, but it's got a whole lot of really pretty. So let's begin, and let me show you just how easy this is to make. So I am using a Lion brand yarn for this tutorial. And what I'm going to do is we're going to chain 37. So let's chain 37. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. These are your chains. They look like V's. This is your working chain, and at the end is your slip knot, not considered a chain. So once you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to count your chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the 5th chain from the hook, you are going to put a double crochet. I want to mention that this first set of chains is considered your first double crochet, so that would be your second. Then after you do that, you're going to chain 1. You always have to chain 1. Now we're going to make a half double crochet, but we're going to make it in the front vertical bars of the double crochet. So see these 2 bars, this one and this one? That's where we're going to go in and make our half double crochet, which will form your Y stitch. So you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go into the, and I just want to show you, into the front. See that bar and that vertical bar? And you're going to go right behind that. And then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull up a loop. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to go through all 3 loops. And that forms your first Y stitch. These will get easier as you go along. Skip 1, 2 chains, and in the next one, you will make a double crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, because you always want to do that, and you'll see why that's really important as we move to the second row. Then you're going to make your half double crochet in your vertical bars, this bar and this bar. So you're going to go in, and here's your 2 vertical bars. You're going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. You're going to make your half double crochet in the vertical bars of the double crochet you made. So there's your 2 Y stitches. Skip, skip, and in the next one, a double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, always chain 1, and make a half double crochet in the vertical bars. So you're going to go right in the back, and you're going to pull up that loop, and then you're going to make your half double crochet. You're going to finish it. You've got 3 Y stitches. 1, 2, you skip, and in the next one, 1, 2, and then the third one, you make your next double crochet. Then you chain 1, and you go into this vertical bar, and you make your half double crochet. And we're going to continue that pattern right across. Skip, skip, and in the third chain, after you skip 2, you make your double crochet. You chain 1, and then you make your half double crochet in the vertical bar of the double crochet. And we're going to continue 1, 2, and then third one, your double crochet, your chain 1. There's your vertical bars right there, 1, 2. You go in the back of those, and you pull up that loop, and you finish off by making a half double crochet. Again, skip, skip, your double crochet, your chain 1, and your half double crochet in the vertical bar. Skip, skip, and you want to make sure that you don't go into where you want to make sure you don't count that as a skipped, because that's got a stitch in it. So you're going to go skip, skip, and in the next one, you do a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet, a half double crochet in the vertical bar. You'll do your half double crochet in the vertical bar of the double crochet is what I wanted to say. So now, again, skip, skip, and in the third one, we do a double crochet, a chain 1, and then you're going to do a half double crochet in the double crochet of the double crochet vertical bar. So now, skip, skip, double crochet, chain 1, and a half double crochet in the vertical bars of that double crochet. And these are all your Ys. Now you're going to skip, skip, and then you're going to do your double crochet, your chain 1, And once again, you're going to make your half double crochet in the vertical bar of the double crochet. So you're going to go behind that, pull up that loop, and finish making your half double crochet. Now when you get to the end, you're going to have 2 chains left. You're going to skip 1 chain, and in that very last chain you're going to put a double crochet because it's going to mimic the other side. That's why I said the chain 3 on the other side when we started, that chain 3 is important. And this is what it looks like, and those are your Y stitches. And I'm going to put these together so you can see them. And that's your Y stitch. Now what's going to happen is you're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. And you're going to turn your work. You're going to consider this your first double crochet, like the one below. And you're going to go in the chain 1 of the Y stitch right here. And here's your Y stitch. And see how you can see it? There's the bottom half. There's this side, and in the middle it's opened. So you're going to go in the middle of that Y stitch, and you're going to make a double crochet. And then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to make a half double crochet into that vertical bar of that double crochet to finish off your Y. And they'll just be above each other. You're going to go into the next Y, and you're going to make your double crochet. This is going to be your repeat row over and over again. You want to make sure you chain 1, and then you're going to go in and make your half double crochet. And I always want to make sure that I remind you that you have to chain 1. Again, we're going to go into the next Y, and we're going to make a double crochet, and we're going to chain 1. Then we're going to make a half double crochet in that vertical bar of the double crochet. Again, and we're going to do this right across in every double crochet that we make. We're going to make a half double crochet, and we're going to make a row of Y's above the row from below. So we're going to do this row after row after row until whatever it is you're making is finished. Should you forget to make, and I'll show you, should you forget to make a chain 1, and you just go on and make your vertical part of this to make your Y, it won't be a big problem, but it will, because it doesn't have the same effect as the other ones do. And you can see how they stand out. So you want to always make sure that you make that chain 1. I will say that once you get going and you make this, you won't even think about it. You'll make your double crochet, you'll do your chain 1, and you'll make your double crochet. The more and more you do it, the more used to it you'll get. And you won't even think about what you're doing. You'll just do it. And this is row 2. This is row 2. These rows are easy to count, so you will not lose count and say, oh, what row am I on? You'll know. You'll know what row you're on. All you have to do is count your Y's. And that's right here. Row 1, row 2. So what's going to happen is you're going to finish this row, and this row will be your repeat over and over again until you finish your project. But if you are making this block, you will make a total of 14 rows of this stitch over and over again. You will do this over and over again until you have 14 rows of Ys, and your block measures 9.5 inches. And now again, you're getting to the end, you're going to chain 1 as you usually do. You're going to make your very last Y stitch. And then at the end, at the top of the chain 3, the first, you're going to just make a double crochet. You end it with a double crochet like you began it with a double crochet. And that's what it looks like. And now you're going to chain 3, and you're going to do your next row of Ys. And you'll continue to do this until you make your block 14 rows of Ys. Or if you want and you don't want to make your block and you just want to keep going and going, that's fine too. Now, I also want to mention that if you do make the blocks, you can count your Ys. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 11 Ys. You have 11 Y stitches, and you have 2 double crochet stitches. So you have 11 Y stitches and 2 double crochet stitches at each end of the row. And that will finish your block until you get, and you have 14 rows again, or your block is 9.5 inches. Again, if you don't want to make the block and you just want to make the pattern itself and use this stitch, the Y stitch, you'll do multiples of 3 plus 1. Now, if you do make the block, like with every block that we make, once we're done, and this I did the first one of the blocks, block 1, part 2, I showed how you put the border on. You'd make 3 single crochets in each corner of your block. Say this is finished. And on the top and sides, you would put 25 single crochets. So in this block, again, there are 3 single crochets in each corner. And in the middle of those 3 single crochets, on the top, bottom, and the side, you have 25 single crochets. And you can finish your blocks whatever way you want. I am finishing my block with a darker color, and then I will combine them together. But I'm going to show you what I do with these blocks at the end, because I am going to block some of them. I'll show you how to block them if they need to be blocked, because some of the patterns may be a little different than the others. So we're going to do a blocking session, which I'll show you how to block the blocks. And then I'll show you how I'm putting them together, but you put them together the way you want. So again, this is block number 29, and it is the Y stitch. And there is your Y right here. I'll pull that apart and see. You can see, oh, right here is your Y. I'm going to show it to you in the blue. And here is your Y. Isn't that pretty? So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of block number 29, the Y block. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.